ISIS Audio presents an unabridged recording of The Case of the Missing Firefly, written by Chris Mcdonald and read by Stephen Armstrong. The moral right of the author has been asserted. This performance is owned by ISIS Audio. Stonebridge Radio Halloween Party. You are cordially invited to the Stonebridge Radio Annual Halloween Bash on Winkle Island, comprising a sumptuous meal, a few scares, and an evening of murder mystery. I do hope you can join us. A. Fernsby. RSVP by 6th of October to guarantee your place. No cost. Chapter 1. No money, more problems. Albert Fernsby rubbed his weary eyes and reached for the tumbler that sat on his office desk. It used to be he'd only drink on special occasions. Then there'd been a few years where he'd elevated minor wins to full-blown celebrations, just so that he could justify the heft of a full glass in his hand. Now it had become a nightly thing. A glass of wine with dinner. A few fingers of whiskey while he worked in the evening. Sometimes even a small glass of port before bed. He was sure Margaret had noticed, but if she hadn't said anything. It wasn't like he was doing it solely in the confines of his office. It was hard to keep secrets after more than 40 years of marriage, and he was hoping that she might see the drinking as a cry for help, rather than for what it actually was, a distraction. He strained his ears and heard her padding around upstairs, the floorboards creaking under her feet in the bedroom. He listened for a few more seconds, and when he was happy that he wouldn't be disturbed, pulled out the blue folder from the filing cabinet. It was innocuous enough. It looked like the dozens of other files and folders in his office, the ones that lined the shelves and held evidence of his business prowess. Receipts of advertising deals and good decisions made at the right time. The blue file in his hand showed exactly the opposite. He set the folder in front of him, front and centre on his desk. He glared at it with contempt and thought that a steaming pile of fresh cow dung would be more welcome on his desk than this. Perhaps it was his advancing years, or perhaps it was the changing world. He didn't...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?